Hi, we're back with more of the Colonel and the shots and the drinks and the whatnots.
What is
Whee! Ooh, watermelon is a good flavor. That is a good flavor. That is a.
The watermelon comes through very strong.
That is, yeah.
Is it a watermelon vodka or what?
Watermelon vodka, yeah.
Wow. Oh my god, like it's.
That is actually good.
It reminds me of like watermelon Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah. I was like, because I was sitting there, I was like, I got the watermelon vodka, and I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But now I have it, and I'm like, ooh,
Like it comes
something.
through so strong that it probably would be good if you're gonna be like, it's a 6-shot night. Like it'd probably be a little intense for
Yeah.
that.
Right.
But that's pretty tasty.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Anyway, we're back with more Colonel Sanders. I love you dating simulator, where we screwed up last time and making a big move. So
Yeah. Do you think we just like dropped our clothes? And that was the big move?
my big move was just to go ahead and drop all my clothes off and just let the Colonel just appreciate my body. And
the Colonel was like,
and the Colonel said no. It wasn't because he didn't want to do it. It's just he didn't want to do it with me.
yeah.
He didn't like my body. All right, what are we doing?
So we cannot do the top one. So do you want to just fess up and tell the truth?
I figured that was probably the best thing to do.
Yeah. You confess.
I confess my feelings. Oh, I got ahead of myself. I think I've developed the feelings for you. I'm in my feels. That's what they say. I think maybe I might be developing feelings for you.
Colonel.
Oh, sorry. I gotta get rid of the stammer and whatever that is. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I am concerned. I cannot let anything get in the way of my dreams.
Well, I mean, it's fine. We're into food too. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself.
I just.
Oh my god, we're like a crazy person.
Wait, Colonel. Yes, chicken. Because you were running like one. You were running away like a chicken. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful, even though I almost ran out the door.
Yeah.
I think you were right. We should take things slow. Like my chicken. It cooks slow. No, you're fast food chicken. Yeah.
You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Oh my god, we're spending the night! Oh, dream sequence!
That is an image.
Oh my god, the ghost. He was see-through. You wake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Well, hearts came out of him. That's
If the hearts came out of him, that means he's in his feelings too, and that's a good thing. We want him in his feelings.
They're not gonna like get you to romance the Colonel and then right at the end be like, haha, he stole all your recipes. Like, they're not gonna do that for their game, are they?
You don't know that. That could happen.
It's between, is KFC trying
You learn a hard
to
lesson
get into
in
the
this game.
internet and meme stuff, or is KFC like, ha 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 ha, we're gonna take all your money anyway?
I mean, that could happen.
Oh god, this is weird now. To go from watermelon to mango?
Oh yeah, it's a weird transition.
Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. I want that view though. I don't want to live in like the countryside. Like I want a city near me, but I like that view.
I like the idea of like a pond or a lake.
Yeah.
And just like that would be great. I would snuggle the shit out of my girlfriend, fiance, wife, like right there, and we can just look at
look at that.
Yeah,
so nice.
that is fantastic. I don't need TV anymore after this.
Right?
It's fine. I quit YouTube. If I live in a place like this, you fuckers will never see me again.
I would read so many books. Like just like you look up and you have that view, and then you get back into your book. It'd be wonderful.
No, of course you'd read a book. I'd just go on the internet and read it.
I am
I need the physical copy.
I am people are starting to...
I'm a purist. If it's not the physical, it's not the same thing.
I'm starting... So at work...
I like how I'm mocking you and I don't even read.
So at work, we are given, like, we can't have, like, our phones out, so I can't read my ebooks.
Oh, you actually follow that rule.
Yeah. I don't get on my phone at work because that's the rule, so I follow the rules.
Oh, you have rules.
Yeah. So I don't get on my ebook stuff, so I bring in physical books, and people are starting to be very confused by me because on one hand, they're like, okay, you're 30,
You're
seem to have
you're
your
30.
seem to have your shit together. You're very helpful. You're a good coworker. At the same time, you're reading this Japanese shit front and back. Like, they'll pick it up and be like, how do you read this?
It's simple. You read it.
And I'm like, no, you...
So do you see the end of that book that you think is the end? That's actually the beginning.
Like, you start there.
And then you just read the opposite direction that you normally
yeah. I'm like...
What's hard about
I mean,
this?
it took me a little while to get my brain to automatically do that, but they're starting to get very confused. They're like, on one hand, this. On the other hand, what?
I think it was a Cowboy Bebop manga that I picked up. And the first time I picked it up, I started from the left and I was like, wait, this isn't right. I don't think I'm supposed to know this yet. And I was like, wait, this is fucked up. And I looked and I was like, oh, I get it now. I was supposed to start here.
Whoopsie.
All right, here we go. And then I had to, the only thing I had to adjust to is just going left to right and then going back down to the left to the right and then like zigzagging that way.
Yeah. At least when I first tried to read a manga, I already knew
I did not
how
know
to
that.
read it. It was just training my eyes to, because they were like, we're doing this. I'm like, no. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about, redacted. In some jurisdictions, redacted isn't even legal.
It's cocaine.
It's salvia. Oh.
Well, I mean, listen, they're both, we were on the same page-ish.
Yeah. I assume salvia is illegal now, but when I first heard about it, it was legal. Or at least that's what I was told.
I don't know, actually.
It was around like 2008, 2009.
Yeah, no, that's the thing, is that like, I don't know if, you might be right about that.
Yeah.
Sorry, keep going.
But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? It's probably cocaine, though.
It's cocaine.
Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. Looking the same as always. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Well, KFC doesn't do breakfast, right?
Yeah, they don't.
So this is not going to be advertising.
I've never seen a KFC that serves up eggs, which is ironic because they have chicken.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
I hate how good I am with this character right now. Like, I'm on fucking fire today.
Here's a
Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. You can't do the French accent, so you know get going.
I cannot do the French accent.
What are you, Cajun?
Well, I am from the South.
God damn it!
Southern influence.
I did walk into that one.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, I see. So it's just biscuits and chicken, and that's breakfast now.
Because they don't have waffles.
Yeah.
If they had waffles, you know, it would be a.
That's supposed to be chicken and waffles.
It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food.
Pause. You taste Colonel Sanders. I like how I actually reversed what that use of pause is. Because normally people are like, pause, you said something gay. And I'm like, no, make it gay.
It takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question.
So, would you say that they were the perfect match?
How presumptuous.
My cuisine and your taste buds, that is.
Oh, what a dickbag. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Well, clearly I wanted to take him down a peg based on my dickbag comment. Would you like to flatter him, though? You want to flatter him?
I need to talk to you after this. I have to talk to you after this. I think that if we're trying to fall in love
We should
with
flatter
Colonel
him.
Sanders,
It's like that thing.
I know
happens-
you would like to take him down a peg, but
it's that thing in dating sims where inevitably at some point you have to be like, oh my god, you're being the worst, but I have to play along because I want the good ending.
yes, duh.
Sometimes that involves
Good
you.
ending. No, I just want to get to the ending. I don't think there's a good or a bad ending.
As I have learned in other dating sims, sometimes that involves being like, sure, I'll stay in this cage that you put me in.
Yeah, sure. I don't mind being in Stockholm Syndrome. This is fine.
I was so pissed. It was like one of my first dating sims. I was like, is this what the genre is? Do I have to be in a cage? I don't like it.
Yes, you have to be in a cage. Stay in your cage. You know, I think we might make a great team.
A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. Oh, so sensitive. Such a chicken hipster, really.
A chicken hipster.
Think about it.
I don't think I've ever...
I don't think that term exists.
I don't think those words... I would have never put those two words together.
But is he not a chicken hipster?
A chicken hipster would make and eat chicken sashimi.
There we go.
Yeah, when
And
you
look at the hairstyle, look at the beard, look at the fucking glasses.
He does look like a hipster,
Yeah.
yes. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail.
Ah, this is how I... Business partner, can he be talking to you? No, he's talking about the dead chicken over there.
Yeah.
It's all happening so quickly.
So quickly.
Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears.
Now he's farting at you.
She can't.
She can't.
She can't bend as much
She
as.
can't. Sorry, to explain what's happening here. Ash brought in her wrestling figures that I got for her for Christmas, separate
And-
years. No, I think I got this one. For
This
you.
was Ash's
This was
asshole day.
This is Ashhole Day, yes,
Yeah.
and that's why I got you Kevin Owens that day.
Because I don't like him.
Because yeah, and then I got her Ruby Riot for Christmas
Because
because
I
it's
actually like
Christmas,
Ruby.
and she actually likes her. But Ruby doesn't have ass bendable
can't, like-
feature.
yeah, she
she
doesn't
can't
really
really
bend a
bend
lot.
over. But Kevin can, so I was like, I'm just gonna have Kevin stick his ass out at you.
Which is the appropriate thing to do.
to
that
do.
You should do.
Yes.
Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is
Oh.
to run out the door. And
Apparently,
get home.
she doesn't have standing
I'll just-
features either.
I'll just hold her so she doesn't die. She's a little weak.
Did you read everything?
Yes.
Okay.
There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You know what would be kind of cool if
What?
they did a Food Wars game?
Yes.
Wouldn't that be really cool?
I would love a Food Wars
Like
game.
you could I mean, there's so many ways you can do it. You could do the time management,
Although a Food
pick your
Wars game might be plus
character.
18.
depending on what genre. So you can
Yeah.
do like
It depends on what
you're
you do with
making,
it,
Like action, you make food, and you create your character and you're trying to beat everyone, like tournament style, or it could be a visual novel where you're kind of going through the story.
And you're Yukihiro Soma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's
Or if you're a dub person, Soma Yukihiro. Yukihiro's his last name. In Japanese, you would say Yukihiro Soma. In
Yeah.
English, you say Soma Yukihiro.
I've never thought about it. I mean, I always watch the dub and read the dub, obviously. 'cause I
It's
can't
why
read
you
Japanese.
it's why you would never call him Soma-san. You would call him Yukihiro-san.
I don't call anyone son.
I would call you Whole-san. Because your first name is Ash. I would call you Whole-san. Read your
I kind
fucking
of sound like the quiet evil person.
Whole-san? Yes.
You know what I mean?
Whole-san.
You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Oh my god, I forgot we had a friend.
I forgot that we have someone else presenting his Whole-san.
Ruby's like doing like a slight smirk. Alright. Did I probably did hurt you though.
Yeah,
I have no clue what I did, so where have you been?
that works.
Because I had one heck of a night.
Did you finally
She's
do
like presenting her. What is this pose?
She's just showing how she presented herself to Pop.
Oh, she probably did though. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you.
Oh, something happened.
I keep spitting, but on your shirt, so
Would you stop that, please?
so
I'm trying to not get the bacteria on me. You also probably could have said nothing and I would have never noticed.
No, you wouldn't have, but I had done it 2 times. I was like, I'm gonna call myself out.
But now that I know this, I'm never taking this shirt off because now your saliva's on it and I'm just gonna I'm like, how do I make this weird?
You did a good job. That was a good one.
Yes. It's okay. I was just.
But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam.
What? You had a saga? Sure, but I have nowhere to plug in your saga. Oh, saga. I'm sorry. I thought you meant like Sega, like the Sega Genesis.
Do we like a Korean boy band?
Yeah, that might be the.
Is that BTS?
It might be that one. Yeah, I hear a lot of people like them. I don't know a song by them or anything like that.
I don't either, but they trend a lot on Twitter.
A lot, yeah. And I'm like, there's a bunch of American people that I know, and they all like the BTS, and I'm like,
girls, aren't they? They're all girls.
Yeah.
They like BTS.
Oh, it's like girls, and sometimes it's guys, but it's mostly girls. Girls go crazy over the BTS. Why are they from Korea?
Well, Grandma Chicken.
I keep doing this to chicken.
Grandma
Chicken.
Grandma Chicken, sometimes people are just born in certain countries.
But I'm not a woman.
Why do you sound like your grandma?
That's how I did my mama, because my grandma raised me. You're not gonna live through the today.
I'm gonna die.
Oh, sure, but
You'll not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date.
I totally believe it because that's what I said.
Was it Pop?
It's exactly what I said. I said that you and Pop got busy.
Was it Pop?
I think I got. Oh my God! I really did predict the fucking time. I did it again. I took my powers back. You had it last time. I fucking took it back. I fucking edgelord the shit to get my powers back.
You had to work for it.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm using the word edgelord in this scenario.
Well, Grandma Pa Chicken, you wouldn't use it, right? Anyways, so you're still a character.
Well, because Chicken, he just learned what the internet was maybe yesterday, and that's how we learned what the BTS
Yesterday?
is. The first thing that I did when I went on the Twitter is I followed one person, and they were like BTS, and I'm like, oh, this looks cool. What is this? And it was like a boy band. I was like, are they like the Backstreet Boys and like NSYNC? Because like they were cool, but then they said words, and I didn't understand what they were saying.
Because you only know English?
Yes.
Since I've been partnered up with Clank, oh God, I forgot.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
He asked me to go out with him.
Were you not interested in the pop?
Of course I told him, you'd better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends. Okay, so he's got some money. But things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say skydiving as if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker?
Hey, listen, I know some people who just like to throw people out of planes as a first date. It's a thing. Listen.
Who do you know?
I just listen. Some people just think that, you know, the first thing to do is get the heart racing. It's like sometimes you take a girl to a horror date for the first minute, so that, you know, when you watch the movie,
a movie, dancing, get the heart pumping.
Yeah.
Throwing them out of a plane seems like a bit much.
Well, I mean, that gets the heart pumping too.
Yeah.
Because who knows? Does the parachute deploy or does it not?
Okay, you're talking about a fear that was just like a minor fear, and now you're talking about like all the reasons it is kind of a fear.
Well, because like, you know, you go to a horror movie and it's like the horror movie won't kill you, but you get your heart racing because you feel like it's life or death. So what could be better than that than actually feeling like it's life or death? I hate that he like. Here's everything I hate about the chicken character that I've created now. He's like dumb, but he has like a little bit of logic to his thinking. Like a little bit. And like even if it makes no sense.
He's gonna go for it anyway.
He's committed.
And now I'm not really sure where we stand.
You're standing in my room.
You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear.
So anyway...
Is it like the story's been in a pressure cooker?
And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him.
You what?
Yeah, we did the funky chicken. Nothing happened, but the emotional connection, wowzers.
Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school. I'm sorry.
Why is that an option?
Yeah, that's like, here's a fake option.
Here, fuck you.
Yeah.
That's what...
If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways.
Yeah, you can go back to your pop.
You can go
No,
way.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. You like Gloria Estefan.
she is she's the copper of plumbing.
The bad thing.
Copper piping of plumbing.
The bad thing is that I knew the band was Fleetwood Mac.
You just wanted to mess with me because you know it's my favorite band.
Yeah, well, no. I couldn't remember Stevie Nicks, that's her name.
Oh,
I legit just could not think of what her name was, so I was just like, Gloria Estefan. It's just like, you know what? If I'm going to be wrong, be all the way wrong.
I mean, that's fair. That's a very fair... Sorry, Ruby's arm doesn't bend and it's freaking me out. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad.
I'm sorry, the Kevin Owens doll was like $17 and your Ruby was like $8. So she doesn't come...
Oh, that's why she can't bend.
She didn't come
They didn't give her knees. That costs at least $3 more. It all makes sense.
Ma'am, this is America. If you want the features to do more things with your dolls, you're gonna have to pay a little bit more for that. If you want your Ruby doll to go ahead and like bend its knees and flex its arms, you're gonna have to pay for the $4 DLC.
Made in China from Mattel.
Yeah, let's see. Where was Kevin Owens made? Oh, look, made in Canada. That's why he's a superior product. I hear they got maple syrup up there. You can pour it over your KFC chicken, and you can get your waffles. You can get your waffles from a Waffle House, or a Cracker Barrel.
I was gonna say IHOP, but that's probably too high class.
We don't support the IHOP down here in the South. It's either Waffle House or Cracker Barrel.
Or Huddle House. What's the difference? Not just the word huddle and waffle.
Go ahead.
The rivals are in the quad.
Jesse's back.
You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop.
It's a different voice. I almost did the... What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, fuck. I forgot what your JoJo sounding ass was. Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away. I'll have my swirly with Sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat.
Oh, God. I don't remember what.
I think it was some weird... You gave her some weird southern accent, I think.
You can get your swirly dit, too.
That's weirdly sexual. I'm pretty sure that qualifies as a kink.
I think so.
Yep. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Not me. I'm not your size.
We're smaller than Pop.
Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school.
There's that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school. Who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature?
Why are you a Pokemon trainer?
She really is.
Yes. You've got some nerve, chicken. Suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse.
What?
Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it.
You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain.
It doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I think that's the voice I'm gonna give him.
Oh, I like it.
I'll never give up. Ever.
Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over.
And she got thirsty.
Yeah, her face completely changed. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on.
Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Chicken, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon.
Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday, I almost broke a nail winning so hard.
Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive.
What is he doing complimenting her?
You know.
He's gotta keep things level.
Ashley.
But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce?
It's actually, it's Irish, so it's Ashley. Ashley.
Or like Welsh, where I'm like, how many vowels did you stick in there?
Yeah, this word didn't have enough. There's just too many consonants, so now here's 5 vowels.
Yup.
Do they make sense where they are? No. But we'll make sense of it. It was clear that you are passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland. See, I come from the South.
Man, we're just going for it there.
I come from the South where, sometimes if you want to insult someone, you just say, bless your heart. And that's why you got to keep things simple in your insults.
It's true. A bless your heart can make me be like, oh, fuck.
No, bless your heart is fighting words down here. Like, I caught on to that shit quick. I'm like, listen, fuck you too. I'm from New Jersey.
But it's done in such a way that especially if you're not Southern and you react aggressively to it, they get to be like, all I said was this. Yeah. Now you're going crazy? Like, what?
I'm like, I'm from New Jersey where fuck you is a greeting. It might as well be. Excuse me, chicken. I am more than capable to speak for myself.
Oh.
I am strong, independent businessman.
Didn't like that. You gotta be careful. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel.
I am always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, chicken.
Did last night not matter to you? Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Oh no! It was just a kind of higher voice, right? Yeah. Whoa, that's that book? It looks like bad news!
It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire. I'm not French, so I don't know how to pronounce that word. Grimes. But I don't really believe in that magic stuff. I know that one. She's from like Canada, and she does the drugs, and sometimes she thinks that like the world is like robots and aliens and stuff. And so magic. So that's what that is. That's Grimes in French. So because Canada's like part French.
We need to apologize to French Canadians now.
I apologize to the entire territory of Quebec and Grimes. You somehow got tied into this mess. Why am I offering apologies today?
A grimoire, like a book of spells.
Oh, is that how that's pronounced?
Grimoire, yeah.
Oh. Chicken didn't know that.
Chicken needs to hang out with some witches. I don't know.
Oh. Keep going. I gotta show you something after. You just remind me of something.
Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? No.
I can think of one surefire way to find out.
No, don't do it, chicken. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page.
I could use this spell right here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus on the upper. Why would you want to do that?
What is happening, chicken?
This is it, dude. Dude. What?
You like woke up, had a great night, feeling good, and now you're like, I'm gonna say dumb shit and do the stupidest thing I can think of.
And now I'm gonna delete you from my files. It would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam.
That's way drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger?
That's not what I like to do with string.
Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. What are you talking about? Nothing has been desperate. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try it out.
Ah!
What is happening? No, don't do it. It's dumb.
Yeah, why would I? Yeah, why?
You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class.
I'm kind of.
That came out of nowhere.
It came completely out of nowhere.
There was nothing that has happened that.
Yeah, like
might be
nothing
nice for
escalated to a level. Like you got jealous that he talked to Ash.
We're like,
Oishly.
we're gonna eternal sunshine this shit.
And now I have to delete you from my life.
I'm like, what? Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive.
Next time on Barcadium, we talk to Sprinkles. We figure out why he's so fluffy.
You know, I've never touched a corgi.
I haven't either.
Yeah. You see so many pictures, people seem so happy about
And they
them.
look, yeah.
I
And
realize
I'm like,
I've never touched one.
I have one friend specifically who loves corgis, has petted one anytime she sees a corgi. It's like, corgi! And I'm like, I don't know what that feels like.
Yeah. They look cute, but I don't know.
But next time, Sprinkles will talk to us, and then we get to stare at Governor Steve again. I forgot if he was a governor or a senator. I don't know anymore. Congressman Steve. We're just gonna keep downgrading him. Goodbye!